Incredible but true. These houses have been built by the government for people who are extremely poor and landless. This is the real Kerala story, not Vivek Agnihotri's theatrics. Watch the video till the end. If you like it, give it a like and share it. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get notifications.
Kerala, God's own country, where real good happened. After 78 years of independence, Kerala becomes the first Indian province to eradicate extreme poverty. China was the first country in the world to achieve this. And now after China comes Kerala, both led by a left government. Kerala, God's own country, where real good truly happened.
In a world still struggling with hunger and deprivation, one small state in southern India has achieved something extraordinary. It's not just a statistic. It's a story of compassion, planning, and the power of local governance to transform lives.
The journey began in 2021, when the newly elected government led by Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan made poverty eradication a mission. Every local body, 1,032 in total, joined hands to identify families living in the harshest deprivation. The state's women's network, Kudumbashri, played a central role, going door to door with mobile apps and community meetings. Out of more than 87,000 families surveyed, 64,006 were verified as living in extreme poverty. These were families facing multiple crises: hunger, homelessness, illness, unemployment, and social exclusion, all at once. The findings were startling. About 21% had no reliable access to food. Nearly 24% had members with serious illnesses or disabilities. 15% lived without a roof that could keep out the rain. And 35% had no steady income at all.
Kerala's response wasn't charity, it was a rights-based, planned intervention. Each household received an individual microplan, a roadmap designed to solve their specific problems, one by one. For families without food, community kitchens and Kudumbashri food units ensured hot meals every day. Over 20,000 families now have permanent food security. For those without homes, more than 5,400 new houses were built and 5,500 repairs completed, all geotagged for transparency. Landless families were granted small plots through initiatives like Manasodathiri Mannu, where generous citizens donated land to the needy. For the sick and elderly, the health department delivered medicine and free treatment, reaching 85,000 people statewide. And for families without any income, the Ujavanam Livelihood Scheme provided tools, training, and seed capital for microbusinesses. The results were transformative.
On November 1st, Kerala's Formation Day, the government officially declared all 64,006 families uplifted. Each local body certified this achievement through social audits and public review meetings. The total investment, over 1,000 crore, backed by local self-governments and community volunteers, proving that development is strongest when it begins at the grassroots. Kerala's success didn't happen overnight. It stands on a century-long foundation of social reform, from literacy movements to land reforms, from healthcare to gender equality. With just 0.55% of its population classified as multidimensionally poor, Kerala had already been India's best-performing state.
This initiative simply took the next step to reach everyone left behind. From urban homeless shelters to remote tribal hamlets, the mission extended to the very last household. Of course, challenges remain. Eradicating extreme poverty doesn't mean all poverty is gone. Some communities, especially among Adivasis and coastal fisherfolk, still face structural barriers. Critics argue that the gains must be sustained through continued support and job creation. But even they acknowledge that Kerala's achievement is a milestone, the first of its kind in India and a model for the world.
From hunger to hope, from exclusion to empowerment, this is not just a government story. It's a people's story. A story that says, when empathy meets political will, transformation is possible. Kerala, the first state in India free from extreme poverty, stands as a living example that progress, when shared, is real freedom.
If China can do it, if Kerala can do it, why not India? Why can't global leaders eradicate extreme poverty? Why can't they end poverty? Civilization has enough wealth, enough knowledge, enough power to lift every soul. Then why? Why does extreme poverty still exist? Why does poverty still remain? It's not a question of resources. It's a question of will.